How do meteorologists forecast waves, wind, and weather at sea? Hey shipmates, I'm Shelby, Chief Officer Safety, professional weather warrior, wave whisperer, and the one you come to when the hallway starts swaying like a nightclub. Today, I'm diving into a question I get all the time. How do meteorologists know what the weather and waves are going to be like out at sea? It's not magic, it's not sea witchery. And no, I don't have Poseidon on speed dial, yet. It's science. Beautiful, brilliant, occasionally annoying science. So if you've ever looked at a marine forecast and thought, 1.5 meter swell, but what does that feel like? Or significant wave height, is that like a VIP wave? Stick around. We're unpacking everything. From wind charts to satellites, from buoy data to big bouncy breakers. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel. It's where the serious safety meets serious sass. Let's make waves, shall we? Who actually forecasts the ocean? Alright, first up, who are the mystical beings behind these forecasts? They're called marine meteorologists, or as I like to call them, cloud nerds with superhero powers. These folks work from land, ship, and sky to track what's happening across 70% of our planet's surface. Weather satellites in orbit, ocean buoys that float around measuring wave height, wind, and temperature, ship-based weather stations, including yours truly, airborne sensors, and supercomputers running models that make your laptop look like an abacus. There are whole agencies dedicated to this. The NOAA, the UK Met Office, and the European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts, just to name a few. Their job? Predict the unpredictable, and keep people like me one step ahead of a wet deck. How they forecast waves, aka sea mood swings. Let's talk about waves. Not the ones from passengers that sail away. The big, rolling, sometimes terrifying kind. There are two main types. Wind waves, short, sharp, local, chaotic. Swell, long-period, rolling waves that were formed by wind somewhere else and traveled to crash your day. Waves are born from three parents: wind speed, how hard it's blowing; fetch, how far the wind blows across the water; duration, how long it's been blowing. If you've got strong wind, a long stretch of ocean, and plenty of time, boom. Monster swell incoming. To forecast this, meteorologists use models like WW3 WaveWatch 3, a global wave model that ingests all the data and predicts significant wave height. We'll get to that. Wave direction, wave period, that's the rhythm of the sea, baby. These forecasts are often layered with live buoy data. Some buoys even text us wave readings. Yes, the ocean is sending us messages now. Fun fact, waves can travel thousands of miles from where they were formed, which is why your beach day in Tahiti can be ruined by a storm that happened near New Zealand. The winds that whip it all up. Now let's chat about wind, the chaotic cousin of calm. Wind at sea is everything. It drives the waves, it affects course and speed, and it ruins hairstyles faster than you can say updo. Meteorologists track wind using upper air data from balloons and aircraft surface observations from ships and satellites like ASCAP pressure systems, those swirly bits on the weather map. High pressure equals light winds, blue skies, glassy seas. Low pressure equals strong winds, clouds, and that brace yourself email from the bridge. The models used to forecast wind include GFS, Global Forecast System, ECMWF, European Model, and regional models for short-term precision. These models calculate wind speed in knots, wind direction in degrees, gusts, and changes over time. So we know if things will calm down or get spicy. We get updates 4 times a day, and I check them religiously, right after my coffee, and before I try walking down the hallway without hitting the bulkhead. Storms, systems, and stuff to avoid. Are we sailing into that storm? No, Barbara, we are not. Meteorologists also monitor storm systems like cyclones, hurricanes, and tropical lows. They do this using infrared satellite imagery, radar, if near land, and recon flights. Yes, humans fly into storms, so you don't have to. When a storm forms, we get early warnings. And guess what? Ships don't outrun hurricanes, we dodge them. Sometimes we'll speed up to get ahead of a system. Other times we'll delay to let it pass. And occasionally, we skip a port because nature isn't in the mood for your sun lounger. And yes, we do get grumpy passengers asking why. Here's why. Safety first, sandals second. What I do with the forecast on board. Forecasts are lovely, but it's how we use them that matters. Every morning I review the marine forecast for our route, wind strength and direction, expected swell height and period pressure readings, any storm alerts, crew gut feeling, yes, that's a thing. Then I brief the captain, Notify the crew, adjust our deck plans, no jogging deck if it's wet and wild, announce updates to guests, diplomatically, of course. What do I not say? We're expecting a full force blow with 6-meter swell. What I do say? We may experience some gentle motion this evening. Because words matter, and so does holding your soup. And that's how meteorologists forecast waves, wind, and weather at sea. With a cocktail of science, satellites, storm dodging, and spreadsheets. So next time you feel a wobble mid-cruise, remember, it wasn't a surprise. It was predicted, tracked, and mitigated by the amazing crew of weather experts on shore and the safety team on board, like yours truly. I'm Shelby, Chief Officer Safety, and I hope you've enjoyed this journey through the wonderful wavy world of marine weather. Comment below. Have you ever ridden out a storm at sea? What did it feel like? Subscribe to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel for more cruise secrets, ocean education, and the truth about life at sea. Until next time, may your skies be clear, your decks be dry, and your waves be reasonable. Stay smart, stay salty. See you next watch.